Okay. This is 165 Trail Ridge in Mansker Farms. This is the one that has kind of updated style to it. Covered front porch. It's quite nice. Really nicely maintained neighborhood. You can see everybody's got their Halloween decorations out. Take you through the front door. As you come in the front, you have this on an entryway. Hang up your coats and shoes there. But to the right is the dining room, so it's more of a formal dining room. It's separated. Double windows looking over that front porch. You can see there's a lot of updated light fixtures here. And then as you walk straight back, you can go upstairs to the bonus room, 3 more bedrooms and a bath. But here on the main level, it does open up to the living and kitchen. There's a half wall between the two to define the space, but excuse me, but they are quite open to each other. And if you look at the living space, you do have a fireplace, and it is all wired for TV to be above the fireplace. And then of course you can keep your components and whatnot in this built-in shelving. And this is a wood burning fireplace, so they have some wood set up for themselves here too. Coming around into the kitchen, you do have tile floors. This is the one that has the banana tree and the fire pit out back, and it is all on a slab, so you have no crawl space to worry about. And of course the sun is shining right at the phone, but I'll take you out there here in a moment. This gazebo thing does not stay. Granite countertops in here, custom island with the seating area on one side. Just gives you a whole lot more prep space for cooking. And of course you have Thanksgiving coming up, so that's something to think about. I do like this one, of course, having the walk-in pantry. It's just a big deal. It keeps your kitchen so much cleaner. Just a ton of storage, but you can put all your, appliances that you don't use every day in here. Air fryers, that kind of thing. So that is quite handy to have. You'll see the fridge there is built beside a little coffee station sort of thing. And then from the kitchen, it was that hallway on one side of it. Little half bath for guests. Nice light fixtures, updated sink pedestal. This side is just a closet. And then beside that is your laundry, which is on a motion sensor. That's how the lights just turned on. A little bit of storage above, but of course this is something that you can close off. So that's quite handy. And then just to kind of show you the layout, that's the front door. This is the dining room, and it goes all the way around in a circle. And then the garage is right here. Here's one of the benefits. There's no steps at all. This just slopes straight into the house. So it's not quite ADA compliant or anything like that, but you don't have a whole lot of steps to get in here. Your AC components are back here behind a couple of the poles, so you don't crash into them. Just keeps them protected. But pretty good sized garage. Very much average to what we've seen with the double doors. And of course it's just packed full of stuff. They're getting ready to move. But yeah, this house is solid. It's got the nice steel beam all the way across here under the bonus room. And you do have gas components as well. We were looking to add gas stove. I think you would probably have to use some of the gas line here and then run it out and around to the kitchen. From the outside, but you do have vinyl siding on the side, so it could be pretty easy to do. We'll take you back through the entryway and dining. As you come in, if you turn left, you have the downstairs master bedroom, which is actually a good size. It looks like to be about 15 by 16, maybe 13 by 15, I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely enough room in here for an entertainment system, a a couple of cabinets and that kind of thing. And this goes around to the bathroom, which is quite nicely updated. You got a higher double vanity. A lot of the houses we've seen were just older, and they're about 5 inches lower than this. This is a good size for taller people. Ceramic tile, of course, and then the tile shower with a little stool in there, kind of seating area. But of course, you can put your shampoo bottles on that. And it does have a built-in nook for those kind of things as well. And then the separate tub, which is nice, looks like it's updated. Jacuzzi tub. You may or may not be able to fit in that bad boy, and you probably never use it, but that's okay. The wash closet is doored, but of course, as we've talked about, you just remove that door. And they actually removed the door on the closet, as you can see. Just kept this open. Has the same kind of layout as the other house, but this one's definitely wider. It's obviously got a lot of stuff in it, but you have a much more moving around space in this one. More floor space to kind of navigate. And then the last piece of this house is the upstairs. So as you head upstairs here, it opens to the bonus room. So as soon as you get to the top of the stairs, there is 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. So great for guests and having an office. And of course the trains could be in one of the bedrooms or up in here. So bonus room's a good size. It's just surrounded by the bedrooms. This is the largest of the bedrooms upstairs. And then this is at the front of the house. You do have a somewhat of a walk-in closet. Packed full of stuff. This is a teenage girl's room, I think. And then here at the back of the house, you have another good-sized bedroom with the double accordion door closet. The bathroom in between. You could probably take all the pink out of here. And then the back bedroom is the exact same size as that other back bedroom, boys' room, but also has the same double closet situation. So that's essentially it for the inside. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. Yep. Taking you back downstairs and out to the backyard. I think the biggest challenge on this place is just having a hilly sloped backyard. Hard to tell on camera, but you do have all this concrete patio area with the built-in fireplace, fire pit. This aluminum gazebo does not stay, but that will actually open up the area a little bit more, and in fact a little bit more light into the living room there. But you know, nice patio. And then you can see the yard is kind of sloped down, so you'd essentially want to hire somebody to cut it. But back behind the house is just one property that's acres and acres and acres of woods, so you don't have any neighbors back here, just some neighbors to the side. So that's basically the scope of it.